And now let's cross live to SABC News reporter Patricia Visagie, and she's attending a mass prayer service for GBV victims and community and other stakeholders near the Mamelodi train station area where the bodies of women were found recently. And we do continue to warn our sensitive viewers as we continue to cover stories of this magnitude. Let's bring in now Patricia. Patricia, I mean, really a sad moment, right, for women in the country, particularly as we close off Women's Month, and we do continue to find ourselves reporting on stories of this nature when it comes to gender-based violence against women.
Well, definitely, and it is on that backdrop that you see the group that has come to this particular railway station, or railway line rather, following the controversy of the several bodies that have been discovered, burned bodies of women between June and August this year. Of course, many wondering who are these women, and I'm joined by a family here. This is the Kunene family from Mamelodi.
All right, and we do apologize for that feed as we try to cross live to SABC News reporter Patricia Visagie.
Well, definitely, and to close off for Women's Month, the community members, activists, and of course some of the leaders of faith in the area decided to come together and really just call in divine intervention to what happened here in this area after the bodies of women were obviously discovered between June and August this year. That's just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm joined by the Kunene family. They're standing here with me, and they had to identify one of the bodies. They're waiting for DNA results, and I just want to bring in Mepuleng Kunene. Just take us through what happened. You talked about your niece that disappeared.
I think it was the 25th of July. Around about past 8, she went out and she didn't come back. But usually she just go for 2-3 days. But now it was long until today. We didn't find her. So we tried to look and check where was she, and then they tried to call the phone. The phone, first day it was okay, they answered, but nobody talked. The second day did the same thing. After 2-3 hours, the phone was off again. Now the phone disappeared, we didn't find the phone, nothing. So the father go and reported Mamelodi police station. So they went to the government mortuary. Really, I think he's really sure that it was, I nearly called the name there because he said mustn't call the name. It was really that young lady. So last week Thursday, he went for a DNA test. The problem is they told him that the DNA test he must wait for 6 months until we get the results. So we don't know until when must we wait for that results. For the 6 months is too long for us in that pain. And my brother didn't take any medication, but now really he's struggling. He can't even sleep. Now he's taking sleeping tablets from the clinic. They've gave him the sleeping tablets because they say he can't sleep. He can get high blood, sugar, diabetes, or stroke. So he's busy going to the clinic with this problem. So please, can anybody, where's our president? Where's our president? Because even our police really failed us here at Mamelodi. Is really special at Mamelodi, even yesterday's too, because we are neighbors there. So please, we're asking for the quick answers, please, so that we can now get closure. If he's alive or she's dead, we must just know what's going on to happen, what's happened to her.
Precious, this is possibly your niece, yes. Your cousin, rather. Your family, obviously, you're on tenterhooks. You're wondering, is it her, is it not her? But now you have to wait that long for DNA results.
Yes, that's definitely a shocker. I was also shocked because I thought that this case would take priority, and because now we need closure. We need to know what's going on. If she's not part of the 4 that were burnt, then we can properly look for her. But now that there's assumptions that she might be one of them, although my uncle is very sure that his daughter is one of them because of the way he identified her and the way he felt when he went into that room to identify her. That's how he knew that definitely his daughter was there. And she normally wouldn't just go out without saying anything, so she would always report to her dad when she's going out. So this time round, I don't know what happened. I don't think she went far, because if she went, she wanted to go far, she would have said something to my uncle that I'm going out, don't expect me back or whatsoever. But this time round, she just disappeared without a word.
All right, thank you so much. That's one of the families who are waiting for answers following the discovery of the bodies of women along this railway line. And you've heard there, of course, one of the concerns is them having to wait that long for the DNA results. 6 months is a long time, and that obviously puts them in a very difficult position. What do they do in that 6 months? Is it her? Is it not her? That's the reality of a lot of victims and their families of course, victims of gender-based violence, in particular those of sexual related violence, the backlog in terms of the SABC forensic services to process DNA testing and the results that takes forever and ever. I just want to give you the shot here, of course, the closing prayer here at this railway line where community members came together to just call in divine intervention following the spate of violence around this area that has targeted a lot of women. Of course, the shocker being the bodies of women discovered along this railway line. Some believe that it might be the works of one person, with the speculation that it might be a serial killer that is lurking. For now, it's back to studio.
All right, Patricia, thank you so much for that update. Really a sad story coming out from the community of Mamelodi.